Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Wednesday Devotions. My name is Costa. It's great that you can be joining us. If you've been tuning in over the past few weeks and months, or if you're new, I hope you find this short time of devotion really helpful. After this short talk, there'll be a video. As you know, regulars of our church, it's that time of the year for missionary convention. And we're going to, over the next few days, Simon's going to be showing some videos from CMA missionaries around the world. One will be after this devotion and a few others will be posted on our church's Facebook page. So make sure you tune into that and be praying for them. But today we're continuing a series of 4-letter words, words that are easy to say, easy to spell, but my goodness, they can be really, really hard to do. And so before we begin looking at today's 4-letter word, I'm going to pray. Dear God, thank you for today. No matter where we are at today, what we may be feeling, going through and doing, you are with us. So help us today to know that, to take it to heart, and help us to live for you today. Amen. So last year sometime, I was off to the city to go see a string quartet. So I was dressed in my fine suit, headed off to the city, but I was running late and I was wanting to get dinner before the show. And I was thinking I'll just grab something along the way. And so I got off at Wynyard to go to this string quartet. And as I'm heading towards the entrance, I see a little old lady in the distance, and she's selling The Big Issue. It's a magazine for homeless people. They sell it so they can raise money to support themselves. And I've got a belief that whenever I see a Big Issue seller, I've got to stop, say hello, and buy a copy. But I was running late and I wanted dinner, so I was feeling a bit hangry. And I was thinking, the Big Issue, the magazine, it cost $5. I only had a 20. I'd have to stop for change. I was thinking, what am I going to do? Maybe I can just stop, give, grab, and then just run. And so I come up to this lady, I give her the money, and then I take a look in her face. And that's when everything changed. At that moment, I realized I had to give her not just money, but time. Her name was Maria. She'd been living on the streets since her husband died a few years before that. She came to Australia from Italy, just like all those migrants after World War II. Sadly, they had no children. And in the time that she was telling me about herself, she even asked me how I was doing. She asked me, "Why are you so dressed up for?" And I told her that I was off to go see a string quartet. And she told me that she too liked classical music. All up, we talked for about 20 minutes, and I felt incredibly humbled, not just by meeting her, getting to know Maria, but I also felt humbled because I felt God was, proverbially whacking me over the head, that he was taking this moment to teach me something, and to teach me that as a follower of Jesus, I ought to take the time to do good. That even in my rush, even in my off to go see this fancy street quartet, even in my, hunger, that there's still time to do good. Now, the thing about doing good is that it doesn't make you right with God. We are saved by faith alone, but as someone said, faith is never alone. We are to do good. And so today we're going to be looking at that simple 4-letter word, good. The Bible compels us to do good. It's a short, simple, easy to spell word, but it can be hard to do. And so today we're just going to flash up onto the screen 3 short verses that will help us and encourage us to do good. And the first verse comes from Thessalonians. And it simply says, never tire of doing what is good. If you were to ask everyone today, how you going? Their first response is, I'm tired. How's things? I'm tired. What you been up to? I'm tired. Everyone is tired. Everyone's running around. Everyone's got things to do. But this passage encourages us to never tire of doing good, to not become weary in doing good. I guess if you're going to be tired about something, be tired from having done good. And don't get tired by losing heart and thinking, well, what's the point? We often can feel overwhelmed or think, well, why bother? And get tired of giving money, giving time, energy, investing in something or someone. We can be results driven when we do good. And if we don't see good results, well, then we get tired of doing good. Can I encourage you to trust God with all that? To trust God with the good that you do, and to simply never tire of doing good, of finding the time, the energy, the money, and to invest in doing good. Never tire to do good. And so therefore, give some thought to the good that you can do. Give some thought to the good you can do at uni, at work, when you get home today, when you're on public transport, when you're out shopping, when you're out driving, when you're doing the runaround. Stop and think, how can I do good? So often we do those things on autopilot. We just do them naturally and quickly. Dare I say, many of us, we're kind of like lemmings. We just do stuff. Stop and think about the good that you can do as you do that stuff. And so that's why it says in Titus, be a people who are eager to do good. People who are eager beavers, who are keen to do good, who look for opportunities to do good. And so therefore plan it. Plan to do good. Seek to do good. When those opportunities come up, take them. Don't walk past, oh, I'm too busy, I've got this, that. No, take those opportunities to do good. Be eager. Have those feelers, those antenna. Where can I do good? How can I do good where I'm at right now? I mean, we're all of us eager to see a show. We're eager to snap up a bargain. With that same enthusiasm, be eager to do good. And when you think about it, the number one person whom we do good for is ourselves. We're eager to do good for us. Be eager to do good for others. So don't tire of doing good. Be eager. I can do good where I am at. And so give some thought to doing good. Keep it at forefront. Keep it at the front of your mind. And again, there's a lot going on there. I imagine there's a lot going on there. But don't forget to do good. Because quite simply, that's what the Bible tells us to do. It says, and don't forget to do good. Again, we've got much on our minds, much to do. One of those things that we should do is don't forget to do good. Okay, we don't forget where our keys are, where our phone is. Okay, well, don't forget to do good. Keep it in your mind. Keep it at the forefront, especially during this season. We can be very insular, and it's incredible how tiring this season is. Even though we're, in sort of this funny where we can't travel as much, can't do as much, yet we're still, for some reason, tired. But don't forget to do good. Don't forget to do good for others. So don't tire of doing good. Be eager and don't forget to do good. Think of others that you can do good for. And when you get tired, look to Jesus. He is our ultimate example of doing good. Peter describes Jesus in Acts as someone who was empowered by the Spirit, and he simply went around doing good. In other parts of the Bible, it says that Jesus has done everything well. Literally, he has done everything good. And so Jesus is someone who walked around and did good. Even though when he was tired, even though he withdrew from the crowds, when he withdrew just to spend some R&R with his Father in heaven, the people still came to him, and people saying, hey, everyone's been looking for you. And you can just imagine in his humanness, how tired or even frustrated. And yet, what did he do? He still did good. People came to him from everywhere, and he did good. And of course, the ultimate good is what he has done for us on the cross. And that's why we call it Good Friday. And again, we're not saved by doing good. We're saved by faith alone, but faith is never alone. And so we are called to do good. And so today, don't tire of doing good. Be eager and don't forget to do good. And look to Jesus as you do that little 4-letter word. I'm going to pray. Dear God, thank you for the good that Jesus has done for us, that he has saved us through his death on the cross. And he's left us an example of doing good in amongst his world. And so help us in response to knowing you and being saved to do good at work, at uni, at home, in the car, out and about, running around. Just help us to do good, to take those opportunities to do good. Yeah, we're tired, but you've given us your spirit to empower us. Our minds are just racing, they're full of stuff. May one of those stuff, or the great stuff, is to do good. So help us not to be tired of doing good. Help us to be eager to do good. Help us not to forget it, but to keep it at the front of our minds. And so just help us to be like Jesus, who went around simply doing that 4-letter word, good. Amen. Okay, I'm going to throw it over to Simon, and he's got a video to show us from one of our missos. Thanks, Simon.
Hi. Thanks for tuning in today. So yeah, just as Costa mentioned, it's kind of like a missionary focus week in lieu of us having a full-on missionary convention. And what we've actually been given or gotten from the missionaries this year is just little videos, little greetings that they've sent where they say hi and thanks to us, and also just sort of give us a sense of what we could be praying for them. So today's first little video that we're going to see is from Susanna C. Susanna's in Thailand. She actually visited us, was our missionary convention speaker maybe 2 years ago now, I think it was, a couple of years ago. So she's someone we've met in person, and she continues to be faithful serving God in the mission field. So here's a little greeting from her. Can I encourage you, as we share these videos, as you see them, maybe just to take a moment to pray for them. Pray that God would continue to be with them, helping them as they serve, continue to enable their ministry, and also continue to keep them safe, especially in this COVID-19 kind of time. Pray also that they continue to receive the provisions that they need. These missionaries are all supported through the faith pledge of the Christian and Missionary Alliance. So that's something that we take part in as a Christian and missionary church as well. So yeah, we are also supporting these people throughout the year.